You're watching Let's Chat.
Coming up a week from this Saturday on the 21st, it's your chance to get involved in the fight against pancreatic cancer. We've got a very special guest here, Kevin Mounce. Kevin is a physician's assistant at Erlanger, and you are also a pancreatic cancer survivor.
That's right, yes, sir.
Tell me about that.
Yes. So in January of 21, I was doing great. I had no risk factors. I was exercising, I was running, never smoked, never drank. On the weekend of January the 26th, I woke up and my eyes were turning a little bit yellow. Didn't think that much about it, but kind of went on. And by Monday, my eyes were very yellow and my skin was yellow, so obviously I knew something serious was going on. That evening I had lab work done, and the next day on Tuesday I had a CAT scan, and that showed my cancer.
As a physician's assistant, you are more well-versed in this than a lot of us are.
Yeah.
What went through your mind when you got the confirmation?
Yes. Obviously, I was devastated because I knew a little bit about the odds of surviving pancreatic cancer. Right now, the 5-year survival rate is only 13%, which is the lowest among all cancers.
And that's of right now?
That's of today, yes. So I knew the odds were against me, but I knew through God and my family and friends that I was going to get through this, and I knew I was going to survive.
How'd you keep your spirits up during that time?
Yeah.
And you said you're in your third year?
I'm in my third year, yes.
How'd you keep your spirits up?
So I just, every day I got up and I said, I'm gonna beat this no matter what the chemotherapy or the surgery did to me. I was going to continue to be strong, put my faith in God, and again, my family and friends were always there to help me get through this.
Pancreatic cancer killed my father. I know
I'm so sorry.
what you went through, and I know what your family went through,
Yes.
and that is a rough journey.
Yes. Well, again, I'm so thankful that mine was found early, because that is the key to diagnosis. Most people, when they're diagnosed with cancer, has already spread, and the only cure is to have surgery.
How do you feel today?
I feel great. I feel great. Every morning I wake up and say, what can I do today to make a difference? Because I am so thankful.
And you are making a difference. You have organized this walk to fight pancreatic cancer. Obviously, organizing any sort of event like that, you have to keep a lot of plates spinning in the air all at once.
Yes, that's true.
Tell us the mechanics of the walk, the when, the where, and that sort of thing.
So it's September the 21st, 9 o'clock over at the Riverwalk. It's shelter number 3. So it's down by the playground to the right a little bit. And I've had some help. I've had Jason Skinner from University Surgical Associates has been helping me as well. But it's been a great time to just put this together, just to bring awareness and just to help. We need to raise funds because we need new research, we need new therapies, and that's the only way that this is going to get better. We don't have an early detection test like some of the other cancers do, and so it's just so important to get the awareness out there. I want to say too, you know, again, early diagnosis is so important. So if you ever have abdominal pain, back pain, loss of appetite, unexplained weight loss, jaundice, which is what I had, or diagnosis of diabetes after the age of 50. Those are all signs and symptoms that it could be pancreatic cancer, and you need to go to your healthcare provider and get checked out.
What are you looking for as far as what folks like us can do to help out on the walk on the 21st?
First of all, just come out. Just to be there and see all the other people there is very encouraging. You can register for a t-shirt, and all the funds that we raise that day will be going to the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, which is the national largest program in the country that gives millions of dollars every year for research as well as patient services. So if you're ever diagnosed, you can go to pancan.org, call them up. They will help you through this journey as well.
Where are we as far as the research is concerned for early detection?
We're still
where we need to be.
We're still struggling. There's just nothing out there right now that is an overall screening that we can do for pancreatic cancer. You know, fortunately for breast cancer, we have mammograms for colonoscopies for colon cancer, so that's great. But we're just not there yet with any type of general screening yet. So that's why we need money. One
thing that I know the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network does is they don't just treat and support the patient. They answer questions for the family. They answer questions for the friends. What's the biggest misconception about pancreatic cancer?
I think that, first of all, I just think there's not that much awareness about it. And so I think that's one thing that we've got to do is to get out there like we're doing and talk about it more. Obviously there's some celebrities that have had it recently that we know about.
Right.
And so we just need to tell the story and to talk about it and make people aware of it so that we can find it early and then they can be cured.
Tell me a little bit about what was different in your life before the diagnosis as opposed to after.
Well, obviously with a life-changing diagnosis like that, you're so grateful for every second that you're here. And, and so I really feel like I'm here to make a difference again and to tell people my story and to just hopefully save someone's life just by telling them the diagnosis, what the early symptoms are, get seen early, and be able to get the surgery. I'm so thankful that we have one of the nation's leading pancreatic cancer surgeons here in Chattanooga that performed my surgery, and so I didn't have to go out of town. So that was huge to be here.
Does pancreatic cancer hit more men than women?
There is a little bit higher incidence in men than women, and as we get a little bit older, our incidence goes up. But the numbers are increasing. A few years ago, it was 50,000 a year, and now we're up to 66,000 patients being diagnosed a year.
Any idea why?
No, we really don't know why.
Go through the symptoms again, because a lot of us at one time or another have got one or two of these.
Exactly.
And when pancreatic cancer hits your family, you tend to assume the worst.
Right, and that's the problem with this cancer. The symptoms are so vague. Like you said, all of us have some belly pain here and there, but if it's persistent, just abdominal pain, just gnawing pain, radiates to the back because the pancreas is so deep in our abdomen, you can get back pain, and just not wanting to eat, loss of appetite, unexplained weight loss, again, the yellow jaundice. And something that's been recently found is the diabetes diagnosis. Is a late diagnosis of diabetes after 50 makes you at a higher incidence of developing pancreatic cancer.
As I said earlier, you have been blessed.
Yes.
I hope you have many, many, many more years ahead of you. You're in your third year now.
Yes, sir.
That is absolutely incredible, and your story is certainly very, very inspiring, and we thank you for sharing it.
Thank you so much.
All right, again, the walk's coming up Saturday, the 21st.
Yes, sir.
Starting at what time?
9 o'clock.
At the Riverwalk, and this is, you said, at shelter number 3.
Yes, sir.
It's only $25 to take part.
Get your t-shirt.
Get a t-shirt. If you don't want to walk, make your contribution. Make a difference by showing up to help in the fight against this dreaded disease. Kevin, good to see you. Hope you'll come back and let us know how the walk turned out.
All right, well, thank you.
Stick around. There is more of Let's Chat right around the corner.